Guys, Mark here from Cover Pass. I'm gonna do a little deck profile. I haven't really did much. I know I did a few then for like the additional TGGs. So I've got like a Phoenixmon deck. I kind of like finished changing it was for BT16 format, so I'm gonna kind of go for it tonight. I might make changes later down the line, so we'll go from there. And also, by the way, just point out because my locals, I might have different uh, choices on my deck. So take that into mind when you're kind of going with your deck. So we can start off with the eggs, of course. We're running obviously the 4 copies of Yokomon, the essential Phoenixmon staple in this, one of the Phoenixmon staples. So on deletion, you can play, so you can return one Digimon, the Avion, Beast, Bird, Animal, Sovereign, Other, and Sea Animal from your trash to hand. So a little bit of recursion. So it's Phoenixmon. It's the basic 4 of egg, Noir or that. Then we're going on rookies. I have 10 rookies, so I'll actually do that here. 10 rookies because weird enough, I think the way I played it, I've had like no problems breaking and stuff, but you can have a difference. And so running obviously the 4 copies of the BT15 Beginning. The start of main phase, trash a Digimon with the bird and stuff like that. Insert reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. Another red card from it to add red card from one of those 4 to your hand, put the rest of the bottom of your deck, and then hurdle when cards from security, get in memory. When you're opponent's security, get in memory. It's the usual spiel of the Virgin one. Deck, obviously this is it's BT15 Phenomon. You kind of know how it works. Works in this one. And of course, it's a nice little setup for recursion, the search up, and then nice little setup of recursions and stuff like that later in the line. In various combos. Now, obviously, we're running the 4 copies of BT11 Phenomon. The on-player field top 8 card to your deck. Add 1 red edition with the vaccine traits, add 1 red tamer from one of them, and put the rest of the deck bottom deck. And then on deletion, if you have a red tamer, if you have a tamer, no red tamer in play, you get a memory. And we're literally just playing red tamer, so yeah, I don't see the problem with that. And because people are just weirdly, they're checking this out on. I still think I want to try it in this year. And for XL comes running 2 of the BT13 Beamon. It's on play. It was played by a fact return Chris to the hand to warp into Garuda. And then unleashing draw 1. Like, I don't see a problem like not running this. People are like attacking this out for the Agumon from the start deck. One stuff like that. I still think this is a viable option for like and keeps kind of the flow of the deck going. But yeah, that's essentially all of the rookies. For champions, I believe I'm running a 9 of. The reason I'm running 9 is I don't have 1 copy of one of the champions, and maybe could have popped up to 10. But also, space in the deck could be a thing. So under our champions, 4 copies of the BT15 Bergamon on Digivolve return the burst himself. Same hurdle as this Beomon. And it's one of these like generic, like notable things in the Bergamon deck. You definitely want to keep running that. So, and it keeps lets you kind of keep the flow going, especially if you combine both of that, the Beomon and the Bergamon, you basically get a free search. Then we're running 4 copies of the BT11 Bergamon, the blocker, and then on deletion you can play red team 4 costs or less from hand. Obviously, we're playing the team. It just has to play good few teamers, so yeah. I mean, I don't think there's really much to say for this one. It's just momentum for that one. And then a single copy of Saberdramon. I only have the one of this. Is why is it a 1 of? But the raid and retaliation is very nice to have in this deck. Especially since you can find it like with like Akinos and stuff like that to just get rush and then get rid of a big threat that's unsuspended. The only reason I haven't really got used them much, but the way I think my decks have been running prior, I've never really needed. I haven't really did it, but it would be nice to have with an unleash return red or purple one from trash to hand. Could be useful to have. To the ultimates, we have 8. I think this one also kind of falls into the thing. 2 copies of Grudamonius. I originally had this as 1 originally, and then I was released that I have made no changes, so including 2. The blast Digimon is very useful because it lets you just play a tamer and pop a blocker in the process if you play a tamer. Mirror, and obviously you can just, if Digimon manages to live, blast Digimon into that. Could be an immediate threat. Or any other 2. So I'm going to give it a try. Try it 2. We'll see how it goes. It's just the way things go. And then we are running, I believe, yep. Then we're running 3 copies of BT11 Garudamon, the blogger, and then on deletion play a red teamer with play cost for less hand. It's momentum here, so and situations you can maybe just combo stuff. So it's just more of your combo pieces needed. And I've completely taken out the BT13 Garurumon. Because this does what is essentially a little bit better. No, because this one has a this doesn't this is a 4 cost and the BT14 Garurumon is free costs. And then I thought I only had 2 of these, but apparently I have 3. But running 3 copies of the Garurumon X, obviously new card, so which is non-play art slash undigital, return a red Digimon from trash to hand, and then if Garurumon or an Accidimizer, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with a play with DP equal to or less to this Digimon. And then once return when you red cards return from trash to hand when your Digimon gains rush. It's very much a very powerful card in this deck. So especially since you're kind of playing the Electric Keeper combo piece going, which once things are in the trash and running, I don't think you really need to worry about how many less break if you can keep your momentum and your on going. I don't know. Again, it's worth experimenting. See. Into the Megas, we're running 3 copies of the BT16 Phoenixmon. The on-play slash on-deletion is very nice to have, because if your opponent has free security, delete one of your opponent's Digimon to lose DP, or plus 4 more, trash top your opponent's security. Also, yeah, inheritable trash top opponent's security for Garuda X. Very powerful, if set up right. And then on Digivolve, you can play a Digimon 5k or less DP or Red Teamer. We're just keeping the momentum going with the deck, so can't really. Well, then I'm slowly realizing I'm running out of space, so I'm going to just start moving things around and make more room. I just want things a little bit more presentable, a little bit. So we'll just move. Especially running other stuff. Then this is one I've seen people lower their amount, but I'm still going to play it as a free of Phoenixmon from BT11. Obviously, one of the cards from security, you can trigger its on deletion. And its on deletion is you can play 8 bird and stuff like that. But if your card is DB for every team you have, increase to 2k. It's momentum based focus, so I can always dig the way it works on certain combo pieces. You might be able to get trigger this more than once. So yeah, that's it. So I have 2 of these, but it's worth pointing out. And another change to the deck is 2 copies of the new Phoenixmon X Antibody. Which is obviously going over these as much as I can. On default Blitz, and then during your turn, if you have Phoenixmon or an activity under this card, all your undulations gain end of attack as well. So all of a sudden, say that was on there, and then we play Phoenixmon, and then Phoenixmon. Then you get Phoenixmon Rush, then all of a sudden, then you're triggering its undulation twice and stuff like that. I want to try little combos and stuff like that. So this is just ideas. And then undulation, you can play one 11,000 or more or DP or lower Digimon from hand. But being cost, that's obviously bird and stuff like that. We're running all birds, makes sense. Then delete one of your opponent's Digimon with DP equal to or less than that Digimon that was played. So again, either one of these works well. So basically one of those pick your poison situations. Most likely, if I want, I would put Digivolve over this and then play this, but you can alter the 2. It's just a pick your situation kind of thing. So onto the Tamers. I think these kind of playoffs are same ones. We're running for Yakino. On play, your field top for protect. Add 1 red, Digimon cover the vaccine traits. Place the rest on the deck bottom. And then you play a bird for an effect, suspend her, gain rush. It's momentum. It's keeping the momentum. I don't think there's any questions that. Don't know whether I'll lower her or not, but we'll see. See how it rolls. Again, it's all experimental point right now, so could be improved. Then we have 3 copies of Sora, then the map resetter of the deck, and then when you return a red Digimon, I'm actually hoping the lining's actually doing quite well because I'm using natural line right now. Oh, I think the sun's going away, so natural line. And so yeah, by returning her to hand, you can play a bird and stuff like that for 13k or less DP. And then if after every card in your opponent's security, remove 2k from that selection. So, it's momentum based, so it works. Okay. And then for the last teamer, of course, we have 2 copies of Christie. Starting with Digimon with Bird, gain a memory, and then on play, when your Digimon gets on deletion, play BT16 for 100 trash by paying the cost. You know, this is, so obviously you want to give someone plays BT16 out, then return to Chrissy, warp into this Garuda one. You know, it's BT16 combo, and and fair enough, it's consistent. And then we have 7 options. One of them is a weird one, but I'll talk about that in a bit. So going to kick things off with 2 combos of Wings of Love. Play Red Teamer, the cost for less, how many cost, then have Sora. Return the Red Digimon from hand, and then obviously if you play Sora and follow the Dan part, you can trigger Sora. And then secure back play B1 for 100 charge, add this card on. More combo based, so you know it's keeping the deck flow firing, which is why I'm running the 2 of them. Don't know where we're more or not. I think 2 is the matching number. Just go from there. And then the traditional thing of, oh, this is not included 2 copies of offense training. Fail type of card to deck, add up a rare card, and then delay. You can delay it when your Digimon can Digivolve with 2 Digimon from hand. From hand will be reduced cost to 2. I don't think there's any arguments in this one. This is pretty good. And then I have 3 1-ofs. So we'll start out with a notable 1-of, which is the Crimson Blaze. You never know. This is still a powerful card because it locks your opponent from playing Digimon for a fact. So this could be very important. I might either we keep it or not. I don't know. Depends on how the logo's gonna go. You could always make changes yourself. Then we have Red Memory Boost. Obviously, searching more memory. Obviously, he's going to keep the flow deck more going. So I don't really see a problem. I don't know if we'll bump this up to 2 or not, but we'll see how we go. On the Panic card deck, which is why I consider this one to be the weirdest one, we're running a singular copy of Meteor Wing. Delete one of your opponent's from 15k or less, but for every card in your opponent's security, you minus 2k. So if you're in such a good position and your opponent just runs into this on security, they'll probably regret it because, you know, it's a situation. And then also, let's look at this way. Late game, you start taking your opponent's Digimon and they have a big Digimon, 4 cost, pop it. I don't know, it's just a weird attack option I've run in here. It's came in handy quite a few times, so I'm probably going to see how I go, see if it works or not. I don't know. That's essentially the deck in its own. I think you all kind of get the idea. Like, it's a nice little combo-based deck, so... Like I said, I only just made changes recently, so it's going to be very much experimental, so I might make changes down the line. If anything, it's just going to be like, maybe the options are going to get altered not too much, and maybe if we get an extra copy of Phoenixmon X, maybe make changes and maybe make that more prevalent. I do not know. It's worth experimenting, but I don't know. That's just it. My deck. So, I mean, guys, think of this deck yourselves. Any changes or if you've been making the Phoenixmon deck, any like differences that you've made. Like I said, I think I've seen, like I said, some people playing Agumon for the 2k power increase for Garuda X specifically. And I think people are playing Burmon. I've seen the deck with Burmon for some reason, and even like Greymon. They started Greymon, but I think this is kind of the fine way we can put on the deck. But I don't know, it's just my point. But let me know what you guys think of the deck and stuff like that, or if you've been building the Burmon deck, if there's any changes alterations, differences to the decks you have before me. Obviously, I don't think anyone's playing Meteor Wing. I think that's just a personal choice on my end. But no, that'll be it. So let me know in the comments on how you feel with the deck and stuff, and I'll see you next time. Bye!